Hey guys!
Hi!
I'm Kendra.
I'm Heather.
And welcome to Matchmakers and Makeup!
Yay!
So today we are going to do another one of the Christmas looks. We're going to try the lights. I know you guys have probably seen this one all over the internet too. It's got just the little string of lights.
It's adorable.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
It's adorable.
So I'm going to work on that, and we all know that Heather's not the best multitasker, so she is going to tell you some of our write-ins.
I am.
And she'll just kind of play with her makeup while I do my makeup, and she tells these stories.
That's really light. I was going to do that just so that I didn't look so ghostly or weird, but you know what? Forget it. I'll just stay this way the whole time.
Whatever makes you happy, Heather.
Look insane. Okay, so we've had a ton of write-ins. More than I thought we would, right? So the one I'm going to start with, I'm looking down. Okay, this gal, she wrote in and she said that she went on a date with someone from Bumble. And here lately, we've been telling y'all that Bumble's the best, right?
Yes.
Well,
higher caliber of men.
it is,
if you will.
yes. Ooh, yes.
Yes.
So she went on the date with him, and they talked a bunch before the date, and then during the date, he showed up, and it was a 4 o'clock date, and he said that he did not have time to shower before the date.
4 o'clock date. Huh.
He didn't have time to shower before the date because he took a nap, and then he got up and went straight to the gym, and came straight to the date at 4 o'clock. And she said there was definitely not a second date because he was ripe. It was disgusting.
Seriously, I mean, anybody that goes to the gym knows you're going to need a shower after you're done. If you're doing it right.
Right? Why would you go on a first date and not bathe?
Exactly. I probably would have skipped gym day or did that before my nap.
Right. Or maybe skip the nap.
Yeah, I guess priorities, right?
Right. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Dang. Yeah, that's really gross.
Okay.
Really gross.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone on a second date with him either.
Right. But yeah, she had the whole date. They had the whole thing. She just said it was really disgusting.
Ew.
So,
Sounds really
let's
disgusting.
see. Oh, huh. This gal, okay, so she went on a date to a movie. Their first date was a movie, which I don't think a first movie date is a great idea for the first
No,
date.
because
you
how
don't
are you
get
supposed to talk?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they did. They met in a movie. So, apparently this guy was a chewer. Like, he chewed tobacco and, like, would spit it in a can. Okay? And my first husband did that, so whatever. And I remember I drank it one time on accident.
Oh.
The grossest thing ever. And so then,
Yeah.
from then on, even now, I still will look in a can of soda before I take a sip of it. It's... I will never forget that.
Yeah, that's bad. That's gross. That's really gross.
Okay, anyway, so he was chewing, and, you know, I guess she dealt with that fine. But he did it the entire time. And then, you know, they kind of talked a little bit after the movie, but he went to take her home, and he still had this big old wad of chewing and went to, like, give her a kiss.
With the chewing?
With the chewing, yeah.
Ew.
So she said that she, like, backed up, stuck her hand out and shook his hand and said, "It's been nice," and then took off running.
Sounds about right. That's bad. That's really bad.
Gross.
I mean, okay, I can handle it. If I really like a guy, I can handle it. But don't kiss me with it. That's gross. That one guy, multiple personality guy, he chewed.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's gross.
Things you learn about your best friend when you're sitting here, huh? Did he ever kiss you with a chewing?
I hope not. I guess not that I know of.
My first husband would fall asleep with a dip in, and then, you know, like, he'd wake up and there'd be, like, brown drool on his face and his pillow.
Ew. Did you sleep in the same bed as him?
Well, yes, we were married.
I don't mean that.
And it wasn't like the 50s.
Like where they used to push their beds together.
Just for sex, and then they'd separate.
I think that probably saved a lot of marriages.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I like to cuddle.
Well, I do at
But
first.
my first husband didn't like to cuddle, so it worked out because he would have been chewy. I wouldn't want to do that anyway.
That's disgusting, Heather.
Yeah, it was gross. So I tried chewing one time because I thought this was early on in our marriage, and I thought I want him to see just how disgusting it really is. But I didn't like go all out and buy what he did. I found these little pouches that just had it, right? But still, I was gonna have to spit, and that's so unladylike, right? So I bought the little pouches and I put it in. It was gross, but like every time I'd see him, I'd like spit in the can just so he could see. He had no problem with it. So I did that for no reason. Anyway.
What did you think of it? Did you like it?
No, it was gross.
Yeah, I tried it once in high school. Anyway, just because I wanted to be cool, like,
because all the cool people chew.
Yeah, well, there was cute guys at this party, and they were like, "Hey, man, you want to chew?"
Right.
And I was like, "Yeah, I do."
Of course I do, right?
Sure.
all the girls are doing now.
Well, they thought it was cool.
Well, did you like it?
No, but I didn't let them know that I didn't. I just kind of
not.
I went with it. I know. What else you got, Heather?
Hold on. Okay, so this one said, she said she's never been more confused in her life, and she was on a date. It was their first date, and this guy was asking her, you know, like different, like get to know you questions, okay? And he was asking her about self-defense, if she'd ever had like self-defense classes, if she felt like she could take care of herself. And she's like, yeah, you know, I have my concealed carry permit, and I always have a knife on me. And she said he looked her dead in the eye and said, well, I hope you got what you wanted out of this. And then he stood up and walked out, and she never heard from him again.
What? What was that all about?
She says to this day she doesn't know what it was
Wow. Evidently he was scared of her, or he was planning on doing something.
I guess. That would
That's
be
weird.
my thought. Was he planning on attacking her?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's asking the self-defense questions.
Maybe.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's a little bit creepy.
Some of these are just weird. Like, so this one girl said that she went to law school, right? And she went on a date with somebody that was obviously not in law school, and you know they were having a conversation, and he didn't know what a jury was. Like, she was talking about a jury, and he's like, you know, he had no idea what it was. And so
You would think that would be kind of common knowledge, right?
right, you would think. So she said that she didn't even talk to him again after that because he just wasn't like on her playing level, right?
Right.
And then she said just randomly, a few weeks later, he sent a video of him playing a guitar, and he'd made up a song about a jury because he'd learned what it was.
Okay, that's kind of cute. Weird but cute.
Yeah.
Let's see if this yellow shows up. I don't know. If it's show up. Oh yeah.
So, okay, so then this other gal sent one in. She said that she'd been talking to this guy on the phone for a bit, and then they texted and talked, and all one time he told her, they never even went on a date. He told her he was deathly afraid of squirrels out of the blue, right? And she thought he was kidding, you know, like joke, haha. So she started sending him every now and then just like memes and jokes about squirrels. And she noticed he started texting less and less and less. And then finally, she sent him one, and he like responded with, I told you I'm scared of squirrels. You have now ruined any chance of us getting together. And he blocked her.
Oh, I kind of feel bad for him.
She like tormented him with squirrels.
That'd be like me sending you snake pictures.
Well, I would,
You have an
I would-
irrational
I would,
fear of
I do. I would.
snakes.
I would cuss at you, and I'm not a cusser, but I would cuss you if you did that.
I know you would.
Okay, I'm looking.
That's just
But
weird.
still, I think, who's scared of squirrels?
Well, I don't know. They're not cool.
But are they terrifying? Oh, you're doing
Maybe
a great
he got-
job.
Thank you.
You're
Maybe
welcome.
he got bit by one or something, you know?
Do they
Just-
bite?
Well, I don't know. It's like a rodent that has a tail, big long tail.
Yeah, but aren't they scared? Who gets close enough for them to bite you?
I don't know.
Okay, so this one gal said that she was out on a date. It was a first date. Her and the dude were getting along really well. She thought things were going great. A gal that he knew came by their table at this restaurant. It was a really nice place, and you know, they talked for a minute, and she said she didn't really care. You could tell they knew each other. And then just all of a sudden, he's like, well, this date isn't going well. Should we go out and do something? And then he just got up and left with that woman.
Seriously, he left the date for another date?
It didn't even say like bye. He just got up and left.
I suppose he stuck her with the bill too then, huh?
She didn't say.
That's terrible.
I would
But if I
assume.
was the other girl that he left that date with, I wouldn't go out with him because I would think, what kind of man would just leave somebody
Right,
on a date?
right.
That's, no. Mm-mm. Like, even if I'm not feeling it,
You don't
I'm
just
going
do
to
that.
give you till the end of the night.
Yeah, you don't just walk away.
Unless you're really bad, then I'm going to have Heather call me and get me out of this.
I would do that.
I know you would.
Because you sent me this Life 360 thing to download. I started it and I don't know what it's about, so I didn't
Well,
finish.
remember at the bar we were talking about doing that?
No, I don't remember. Because I had been drinking. What were we talking about doing?
About downloading Life 360 so we know where each other is.
Is that what that's for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, this one, I'm just reading you the short ones this evening. So this one says that she and this dude were on their way to a restaurant, right, for their first date. He picked her up. They talked for a bit. That seems to be the consensus. If you meet online, you talk for a bit, and then you go on a date, right?
Right.
So this was their first date. He picked her up. He had a nice car. She was really into it. Halfway to the restaurant, he said, "You are so hot, and I have a big boner. Do you think that you could help me with this before we get to the restaurant so it's not weird?"
So it's not weird. Like,
Right.
bro, you just made it weird.
And she said, no, I don't think that's a good idea. And he's like, well, then maybe we shouldn't go. And he turned around and he took her home.
Wow. See, this is the caliber of men that we have to deal with out here right now.
Right. She said that, you know, she never would have guessed that based on their conversations or anything like that he would be that way.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this. What do you guys think of it? What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. I think I like it.
I'm really digging that green, the green liney thing you have. I like that.
Yeah, the light string.
Yeah.
It actually turned out pretty cute.
I like it.
I'm gonna add
I can tell what it
some-
is. Like if I did it, I wouldn't be able to tell. I like it.
It wasn't so bad. So
Love it.
that will be our story for today. I'm sure we're gonna have some more write-ins here for you during our
We have a bunch still.
12 days of Christmas with matchmakers and makeup.
Yay!
Yes.
It's getting so close, and Christmas is almost here.
Yes.
Or it's by the time we post this, maybe it'll be over. We'll see.
We'll see.
Anyway, it looks gorgeous.
Thank
Maybe
you.
for the next video, I'll put makeup on. We'll see.
We'll see. Maybe I'll tell stories. Maybe we'll do both. Who knows?
Yeah.
Either way, we hope you have good makeup, good vibes, and good dates.
What she said. Bye.
Bye.